Well, hey folks, relaunch with Joe Rittland and
the Dominator.
You may notice our voices are shot. One, we've both been battling colds pretty much since Wednesday.
And then we made the wise choice of going to Defy, which was not sarcastic because that show was fantastic.
It was a wise choice.
Yes.
Ow. Anyway, this is a WWE Evolution, which was the first ever all-women's WWE pay-per-view.
WWE pay-per-view. Correct.
Right. Interesting show. Only 7 matches. No UK title match or women's UK title match.
I think that's a smart idea, all things considered.
Considering, and by the way,
that they announced that all 4 women's titles would be defended on Evolution.
Yeah, which they probably should have taken care of that soon. The bottom line is they should have done something about that sooner. Anyway, on the kickoff, you had Renee, Paige, Beth, and Michael Cole guaranteeing we are going to have an all-women's commentary team. And red carpet footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Truth and Carmella. Why? Why the dance break? Maria Menounos and Eve. Good to see them back.
Yep.
And you had Nia Jax and Rock's mom, Ada Johnson. Of course, female Johnson. That is progressive if I've ever seen it.
And a girl. Lady. Woman.
I mean, she's been through a whole lot. But now we get to the card proper. They had a nice, brief but detailed package of women's history. Thankfully, seemed to leave Sable off. Mm-hmm. Which is good.
They left AJ Lee out of it, saying that the Bellas were the ones who really started the Give Divas a Chance thing.
Which is a crock of shit. But anyway, I believe Izzy Hale and Nita Strauss is who you told me she was?
Yeah.
Did the whole thing, did the whole, like...
Nita Strauss, who comes highly recommended by such guitarists as, I believe, Slash?
Yes. But...
So...
Yeah, I mean, and she is actually really good.
Yes.
That was an interesting little intro song, and then we get to the card proper. Trish and Lita versus Alicia and Mickey with Alexa in her Navi gear.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen! Because she was next to useless this entire time.
Well, she had the concussion.
Right.
Or maybe she was clear, but they didn't want to risk it and had Alicia in there. Who knows? I will say
it doesn't make sense for Alicia, though, to be in there, though, when you think about it.
It doesn't, but she was a backup plan.
It makes sense because she's the longest tenured female wrestler in WWE.
Right.
That's active still.
And that's good. I mean, good for her.
Yes.
I mean, what, 12 years?
Yeah.
Which is 2006, I think. Which is shocking. Not that there's anything wrong with Alicia, but that they haven't
really... hasn't aged.
She hadn't aged. Well, she's only 30, 31. I think she got signed when she was 20, actually. So, well, no, 19. So I think she's 31 now. But anyway, Trish and Lita, they did their spots well. Mickey obviously was helping Trish a lot because Trish and Lita have not been in the match that much. Or, in the matches that much. Because they've been retired. Alicia did well. Nice, does a really nice Northern Lights suplex. There were good spots in this. Mm-hmm. Of course, the one thing that you're gonna remember about this match: 1, 2, and Alicia forgets to save when she should have.
4, 5. Alicia, come on.
I mean,
But you know what? In the end, it wasn't too terribly important.
No. And Trish and Lita got the victory.
It'll be a footnote because of the rest of the show.
I know. It's unfortunate that happened.
Yeah.
But it was what it was. Trish and Lita won.
I mean, you had approximately 24 years worth of ring rust in there.
Yeah, I mean,
between them, mistakes are bound to happen, like them going for the pin before Alicia's ready.
That's true. It was what it was. And then we had Naomi, Michelle McCool, Sonya Deville, Alundra Blaze, Carmella, Zelina Vega, Kelly Kelly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tamina, Ember, Maria Kanellis, Lana, Mandy Rose, Molly Holly, Dana Brooke, Nia Jax, Ivory, Asuka, Tori Wilson, Billy, and Peyton. If I missed anybody in the Battle Royal, I apologize. Billy and Peyton are cutting a promo and then get in the ring and then they get instantly tossed out. Which was
iconic.
Good. That was good, though. I did like that. Yeah. Then they were attacking Alundra and Ivory. Can any of those women be arrested for beating up the elderly?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Not in the ring anyway.
True. Alundra
because laws don't apply in WWE.
They do not. They do not. This was fun.
They do not.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark's in the crowd. This was fine. Yeah. There were a few messy spots, but Ember should have won it. Ember should have. I mean, Ember eliminating Asuka was a nice moment. Mm-hmm. Could lead to a possible feud if they both end up on the same brand at some point. But Nia winning, I'm sorry. I'm not going to shit on it too much, but Ember should have won.
Yes.
Because Nia didn't need to win.
Yes.
We don't need to see Nia versus Ronda again.
Correct.
Not that it was a bad match before. We just don't need to see it again.
Ember has been shown to be able to take down mixed martial artists.
True.
Nia has not.
And Nia's not terrible, but I would have rather had Ember win. And I had
canonically speaking, Ember Moon would have been the best choice story-wise.
And unfortunately,
yeah,
that did not happen.
Unfortunately, she has to play second fiddle to Nia Jax. Again.
They're going to turn Ember heel.
Probably.
Which is stupid.
I'd be okay with it.
Well, no. Ember...
I'm sure she knows how to get heat, because Ember starts a fire.
Ember... You think about that GIF you posted, aren't you?
I mean, Ember could start my fire anytime.
Which is nothing, of course, that you would say.
If I was creepy.
So, fine battle royal. All the women did well, except Kelly, because Kelly can't do anything. Sorry, she just can't. She was never any good.
Look how, it was Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville were working on getting Kelly out of the ring. My first thought was Kelly looking at Mandy Rose, and Mandy Rose going, "Who is this Mandy Rose imitator?"
Sonya Deville getting eliminated by Mandy. I mean, I was disappointed because Sonya was my pick and gone so early, but there's no friends in the Battle Royal.
Yep.
But now we move on to Toni Storm versus Io Shirai, the Mae Young Classic 2 Finals, and this was good.
Yes.
You had not seen Io Shirai before this.
Correct.
You heard about her.
I have.
We did get to see Toni Storm live at a Defy show. Do not worry, I was not fanboying over her when I met her. At all. I was.
Bullshit.
Hey, you know what? And she was really, really sweet, by the way. But this is a good match. A bit short. I was a bit shocked by how short this was. But it was good.
I think they had to make room for the match that they didn't have later.
And the matches shouldn't have gone as long as it did, which we'll get to. But this was enjoyable. Io hit a beautiful moonsault to the outside.
Yes.
Toni, really, really damn good. Nice bridges and everything.
Fantastic
bridge I'd love to cross over. Anyway. It was really good, though. No, it really, really was. This was a well-done match. Toni Storm, second Storm Zero for the win. And she wins Mae Young Classic 2 trophy.
And I win that bet.
That's right. We ended up tied, what, 4-4, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought they'd give it to Io. I really should have gone with Toni, but...
Well, I thought someone else was going to win. She didn't.
But Toni Storm winning was cool.
Yes.
And then we get to another... There were 2 Crown Jewel ads during this.
Oh, to which the crowd was booing.
Yeah. And they should have. Which, by the way, I will be watching Crown Jewel because I review everything for the channel. You will not. You will be at work.
No.
Don't worry.
I will not be missing anything.
You won't. I'll be reviewing it, though. But yeah, this is pretty rubbish because, oh yeah, women can't go perform in Saudi Arabia because blood money. But anyway.
I can't wait for that crowd of 300 people.
Okay, 300 people that didn't buy up all the tickets.
Well, no, they didn't open up sales for the tickets until like the day of the event, I believe.
I know, but the bottom line is it'll sell out, but it's a government thing. Anyway, so now we get to the Riot Squad versus Sasha, Bayley, and Natty. This was a very good match, a very well wrestled match. It went too long.
And also,
the Riot Squad
lost.
And I had Sasha, Bayley, and Natty winning.
Why did they lose?
Natty could have taken the pin, and I love Natty. Sasha could have taken the pin. Sasha needs to stop madcap bumping like that, or she's going to end up with, no brain power left. Apparently, she had post-concussion issues, because that's why she was off TV for a bit. And that was scary, watching her bump like that. Everybody did fine. Everybody had their spots. There were some good heat spots and everything, especially with the Riot Squad, targeting Bayley, targeting Sasha. But my only complaint is this went about 5 minutes too long. Or at least it seemed longer than it was. Maybe that was just it. It wasn't boring. It dragged a couple times, but all these women did do very well.
Yeah.
But the main issue is the Riot Squad lost. They shouldn't have.
Correct.
And I don't know what they do from here because they've eaten loss after loss after loss. And don't break them up. For the love of God, don't do that, because they work so well together. Liv and Sarah cannot be on their own. Ruby can be on her own.
Mm-hmm.
But Liv and Sarah cannot be on their own yet, even though they both improved. I don't know. I didn't like that the Riot Squad lost this. I won't say that the match was bad, but I didn't like the result. And then we get to...
the result was the wrong result.
Oh, speaking of wrong results, the NXT Women's title match, Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler. Let me say this. Shayna has improved dramatically in the last year.
This was a really good match.
Really well wrestled. Really technical. Some great groundwork.
However, aside from the end result, we also had interference from the outside.
Jasmine Duke and whoever the hell the other one is.
What's-her-face, McGee?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. They're not any good. I don't care.
We haven't seen them wrestle.
I'm going to stick with that. I'm just saying. I know that we haven't seen them wrestle, but they've been training. And my thing is
it can take them a few months to be able to get ready to.
They have been training for a number of months.
I know. I think this is why they had them interfere.
Right. But they missed... Granted, they may have been nervous, this kind of stuff, not one to mess up spots, but boy, those interference spots were messy.
Yeah.
Because you had good spots, you had outside interference, while the ref was looking.
Yeah. Yes. The ref didn't see it. Pan to the ref, looking at them as it's happening.
So is the ref in cahoots?
I can't do that right now. Hold on. The ref is in cahoots!
There we go. Our voices are shot. But anyway, Shayna winning the title isn't necessarily what bothered me.
Yeah.
Except it does kind of taint it with having two-time champions, which eventually was going to happen.
Two-time champions.
Yeah, it was eventually going to happen, but just the way it was done, neither of the other two Four Horsewomen, Jasmine, whoever, and whatnot, it just wasn't good. If this leads, and shout out to Jeremy8911, who came up with the idea of a women's War Games match, which would be fine, except that's 2 War Games matches in one show. That's a bit much.
Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, and Nikki Cross versus Shayna and the other two?
Possibly. Yeah. Alright. And if not a War Games, and I like your idea, Jeremy, street fight, something. Nikki...
Hadouken!
Can we have a street fight? Sure, you can. So, that was a terrible finish, though. Shayna winning, it was what it was. It's not that Kairi... They made Kairi look stupid because the spots weren't there that needed to be there, and the referee looked stupid because they didn't have... They either didn't include in the referee or something. It was sloppy.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have been. And I'm not saying the referee's stupid. It's the way it was done.
Yeah, I think those two needed more time learning their spots before implementing them.
I mean, look, I'm not a performer, I'm not an athlete. I'm not saying these women aren't legit athletes, but if it's... if a year from now they're better, great. But I don't know if they will be. Who knows? This just was not very good. And not a very good women's title match.
No.
Because of the finish. It was well wrestled, though.
So in the end, Shayna won. And we don't know where NXT's going from here.
There's only a few weeks until, War Games.
Survivor Series, which you may not have known as being not booked.
At all. And and by the way, which Survivor Series is 3 weeks from now.
Yeah. Should we get to the main event?
Charlotte versus Becky.
Correct.
That's right. Which should have been the goddamn main event. The fact that it wasn't.
Especially with the way it ended.
It was fantastic. You had one last woman standing match, second ever last woman standing match, by the way. Nikki Cross and Asuka were the first one. SmackDown Live women's title, and Charlotte and Becky just using weapons, canes, stuff like that. Of course, Charlotte mistreating the black chairs by throwing them around.
Becky did it too.
You're not gonna let me have that?
No.
Okay. All right. Somebody from Charlotte mystery. Anyway, so you had that. You had some nice chair suplexes, which, ouch, it looked like Becky and Charlotte landed on their goddamn heads.
Ugh, God, Charlotte had no easy time either.
She didn't. She was having to carry around the balloons on her chest. Seriously, they just so you can poke a pin in them. Very TLC-like because we had chairs, tables, and a couple ladders.
And kendo sticks.
Oh my.
Because, those are there for whatever reason.
It's because of the ECW fans. Or because...
Think about it. Why are there kendo sticks underneath the ring? How does that make sense story-wise?
Maybe they use those to beat off the fans. Okay.
You know, I'm not here to kink shame anyone, but that's some freaky shit.
Them or me?
Yes.
Okay. I think... honestly, I really don't know why. I really can't answer that.
Anyway...
But
this was a fantastic match.
Very well done. You had too many spots to call. Encourage you guys to go watch it. The leg drop off the ladder by Becky under the announcer's table on the Charlotte was beautiful. The brawl in the crowd before that. Really good stuff. The one table spot, though, where they didn't quite hit it. Like,
it's to be expected, though, when you've got two people that light trying to go for that.
Well, not just that, but the table wasn't quite out far enough.
Yeah.
So Charlotte had to kind of almost over-rotate on the moonsault. But you did have... Charlotte was not up at 10, but the referee still said she was up. Just to continue the match.
Oh, yeah. There were 2 moments.
Yeah.
Where she was not up on her feet by the count of 10. The ref had to stop because that's not where the match was supposed to end.
Which was not very good. And it's another...
Which... considering the amount of abuse Charlotte went through that entire match, I don't blame her.
Oh, no.
But there were also moments where the ref didn't count when he should have been.
Yeah, and it's
not... So, as great as this match was, there were some real flaws with the officiating in this match.
There was, and I think they should have brought some more female refs in, honestly. I
don't know why they just stuck with a few and be like, good.
One. They only have one.
They don't... Oh, yeah.
They only had the one. They didn't have the other one that they used that was used without a cause, and also at in the Classic 2. Is that her name?
Yeah, Aubrey Edwards, I believe.
Yeah, no, she was really cool. But anyway, table spot, table power bomb off the ropes for the win. Charlotte cannot answer 10 count. Becky, the crowd, the announcers are trying to put over the fact that Charlotte keeps fighting back. Becky stabbed her in the back. Charlotte stabbed her and Rick in the back.
Yes.
And wow,
Charlotte did this shit first. That's what you're not getting, right. WWE. Charlotte backstabbed Becky first. Charlotte backstabbed Rick first.
Backstabbed.
I'll take it. So, I mean, fair is fair when you think about it.
Alright. But then, another crown jewel.
To which the crowd continued to boo.
And they should.
Good on you.
Good on you, Long Island. You did something good until you started cheering for Nikki. So, yeah, whatever. But then again, I'm sorry. If you guys are cheering for Nikki in this next match, Ronda versus Nikki with Brie Bella at ringside for the Raw Women's title. If you're cheering on Nikki, good job for you. If you want Nikki to win, I just don't get it because you want women's wrestling to evolve. Having Nikki win would be a bad idea. Which, by the way, the reason this pay-per-view is getting a way better grade than it would have is because Nikki didn't win.
Correct.
And Nikki looks horrible.
There was no twin magic. Fantastic.
Brie did interfere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even though the referee was having to say, wait, I'm going to look over here and wait.
Why are you down on the ground? What happened to you? Oh my God. Are you in a wrestling match? Am I in a wrestling match? Did I do this?
Who am
Oh, Ronda, why are you hurting Brie?
Right? Yeah, that was great. Tossing her over. See, Birdie, maybe you can bump better than your mom. So, there you go. This... Nikki, I'm not going to say Nikki was absolutely horrible, but she was not up to snuff. And Ronda is still very green.
Yeah.
And needs the right opponents, and this wasn't it. I'm not going to say this was as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but this should have been half the length it was.
Yeah.
This went at a snail's pace. And, look, I don't expect...
It was methodical, John.
That's another word for really slow and pointless.
Correct.
Right. Ronda, look, I hope Nikki actually isn't hurt because she did have a couple rough landings. Hopefully she is okay. But you need to just have the Bellas out of the ring. This needs to be their swan song. Neither of them needs to be in the ring anymore.
Except on their way out, Nikki said this isn't over, Ronda.
Which is stupid. We don't want Nikki back, which probably means we're getting Ronda and a few women against the Bellas and a couple other women at Survivor Series.
Ugh.
You know we're doing it. But anyway...
I think Nikki and Brie are going to pop up at Survivor Series on the side of SmackDown because, you know, Brie's married to Daniel Bryan.
How can Bryan not teach his wife how to wrestle? Anyway, so...
I'm sure he's tried.
It hasn't worked.
Right.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not a fan of the bells. Look, I'll B+. And I'll say why B+. Last woman standing match was good.
Yeah, great.
Great. It was really, really good. Up until the finish, the NXT Women's title match was very good.
Yes.
Until the last few. Ronda versus Nikki wasn't that good.
There were some sloppy matches. Sloppy moments. Sloppy officiating.
But.
Yeah, but.
The women, credit to all the women for carrying this show off, despite the fact Creative didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I believe I've said it before. I expected the women to give it their fucking all for this event.
And they did.
And they goddamn delivered.
And they should have. And good on them, because...
And I am also giving it a B+. And if you disagree with me, I've only got one word for you. And that's... pole.
As in the pole position.
What?
There's a position for the pole up there. Did I ruin the joke? Oh, okay, right. But anyway, do you agree or disagree with what we said? Like, share, comment, subscribe, Twitter handle, and a thumbnail.
Yeah!
In this video.
I made something.
He made a good thing.
I make good lucha things.
Oh, god damn it.
Woo!